Hey gamers, it's Rodrumba, and I'm on my, I don't know, I'm not on anything, so yeah. I got a psych appointment this morning, and I'm doing okay. Um, I'm gonna try to get on Xbox to play some video games for the moment, but I got to go to work soon, so I got a psych and I have to go to appointments, so pretty much I'm dealing with like paranoia or something yesterday or something like that. I don't know if my bosses are thinking about letting me go or switching me over to another company. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to be laid off. It's like that weird moment where you feel paranoid. Like you're having thoughts of paranoia or something like. And usually that's just when it's in the summertime, but I think today is going to be a good day. Luckily, there's nothing bad happening to me at work, so everything's been good so far, so yeah. And here's a roach right on my couch. I need to get rid of these freaking roaches. They stink. Hey gamer, it's Redrumba, and I'm doing well. I went to my psychiatrist appointment today and I feel fantastic. So I talked to my psychiatrist. He said something about, like, I asked, like, I could have been in psychosis for 6 months. And she said, yeah, that could be the case. Like, I could believe that. So basically, I might have been in psychosis instead of having schizophrenia. But sometimes you hear voices and they can't be determined. But she's gonna do a follow up appointment soon. But my psych doctor's okay. Like she works for LSSI or something, and basically she's my only psychiatrist I actually liked. Back when I was a kid, like I used to take Risperdal for anger issues and behavior issues and such, and usually helps me like not get angry all the time. But when I was in like when I stopped taking the medication, I was fine, didn't hear any voices until I tried alcohol and weed. Back when I tried weed, I had a really bad high, went into psychosis for 6 months, wasn't the same person at all. Like, you don't feel yourself, you feel disconnected from the world, and pretty much you're not yourself. After I got out of that, and you end up having a realization like, could I have schizophrenia, or do I have it or do I not have it? Like sometimes it's dual diagnosis because sometimes your mind develops in those later years and you end up getting schizophrenia after you're turning age 20 or so. Uh, Basically, how I got it was from drug use or something like marijuana. Like, but after I quit doing those drugs, basically marijuana and alcohol usually, like I became myself again and stopped hearing voices and stopped seeing hallucinations. But sometimes I'll still get that paranoia in my head, like is my boss is gonna lay me off or something, or is he gonna do something bad to me? Like kind of like those types of delusions, you know. Like I could think of it like I wonder if he's talking around my back or something like that. Like I don't know if he's being friend or foe or if he's thinking negative about me. Like sometimes I get those mixed emotions, you know. But usually today I feel like I need to become better of myself, work harder, work smarter, don't mess up on anything at work. Don't try to like do anything bad. Normally just be yourself and just relax and just calm down. Um, and I'm about to go into work about an hour. Usually I get off at 11, but usually I'm watching YouTube and this is my Skyrim background. I have my calendar set for my next psych appointment. Like sometimes I feel like I need to like add more medication to my list, but I got a 30-day supply of Risperdal, which is like good, but I would have gone with a 90 days or so. I still miss my fish. All my fish passed away. I still have the shrimp though. They're still hanging on there. And I'm going to feed them today because I haven't feed them in like a day or so because they've been eating the algae on the fish tank like crazy. So I'm going to feed them this morning and see if they'll take the pellets today. But pretty much I still got to take care of animals, you know, like I'm getting used to it. Like I'm thinking about getting a pet duck someday, but I don't know about that. Like I'm thinking about getting like a crawdad or something in the midst of like getting a new pet. Like I want to get like a lobster or blue lobster, freshwater lobster, but I don't know. It depends on what fish I'm gonna get for the tank. They're friendly with shrimp. And it's pretty hard for me to decide on what shrimp to take or if they'll like the plants, and you gotta make sure if they don't eat the plants, you know. I haven't played any Xbox in like over a month, and I feel like canceling my Game Pass Ultimate subscription, but I'm going to keep it on there. I've been an Xbox Live Gold subscriber for about 5 years, I think. I still haven't invested my money into Xbox Live Gold in a while, because like I haven't like decided if I wanted to keep Gold or not. Like it's good console, but I don't have any newer games like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, for example. I don't even have that game yet. And it's like $75. I'm not spending like over $750 to buy the game, you know. Too much. Like I would pay 60, but not 75. Like if it's on sale for 30, I'll buy it. But they're trying to like make money off the game or something. Like I have the game personally. Like I got Modern Warfare 2 on the 360. You know, I could play that always. It's just been like really laid back, like less depressed, less anxiety prone. Mainly, I just been going into like clear thought of mind and such. Usually that just helps me out a lot. Currently, I'm going to have to take the bus, and I have to take the 2:15 bus at around 11:30. Usually I wait at the bus stop for 30 minutes. Sometimes people would ask for money from me, I don't have cash on me. Like I don't carry cash at all on me when I'm in public, usually because for safety reasons. But if I want to carry cash, I'll usually deposit it in the ATM mainly. So far, I'm enjoying my day so far. I woke up around 4:30ish. Woke up around 8:30. Slept around 8:30. Woke up at 4:30. Pretty much I'm just being me and just trying to think what to do today, and that's pretty much gotta figure out how I'm gonna plan my break at like 5 o'clock or 2:30 or so. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'll catch you guys in the afternoon and see how everything went. I might not record in the afternoon, or it could be the next day, but pretty much payday is tomorrow. I'll get paid my salary. I'm saving money for a new graphics card for this computer. Like it needs to be upgraded because the Ryzen 5 5600 CPU is bottlenecking from the RX 480, which I need a new graphics card pretty much. I think that's about does it here. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. So a couple days later, I basically didn't record the next day. So it's like today's Saturday and all that. I'm still doing good. It's just I didn't feel like recording those days. But sometimes I usually cut and edit videos from there. Currently I'm watching Goldsaw Farm, which is a YouTuber I actually like watching. Usually he's a poultry farmer or something. Man, I miss country life, but it's like you live in a town in Belvedere for when you were a kid, when I was age 5. I used to live in Belvedere, Illinois, was a great location, and it was okay to be in that location. Except for I went into psychosis for 6 months, wasn't the same person at all. Like, I was having anxiety that couldn't be stopped. Like, I had like this panic attack in me that just randomly burst out, and I couldn't control myself. Like driving the car made me a little less happy. But usually I had sleep insomnia for like about a week, and I started going nuts. It sucked. It was pretty hard to sleep in the psych hospital because of all the doors opening and closing. I have like insomnia at one time, and mostly it's just because I've been off medication for years, but now I'm back on medication. Now I'm all med compliance, and now I'm back to normal, which I should be. I also bought a new graphics card. It's not in the mail. Bought it used like new, so hopefully it will come with the box instead of like in the card or something. But the new graphics card is gonna be so powerful. It's gonna be so big. It might not fit in my case, but I hope it does. It's like sucks that you bought like a $500 graphics card and it won't fit in your case, and then you have to buy a new computer case and a new power supply to power the card, because I have a 750 watt power supply and a Radeon RX 6800. You need a 1000 watt power supply to run that shit. 750 watt might power it, but currently I'm missing power cords from my old power supply, so I'm stuck with the RX 480 for the time being. Yeah, and it's a semi-modular power supply, and this one's fully modular, so I could put stuff inside the card and power distribute my computer. I haven't replaced the power supply in years, and the power supply that I currently have is used instead of like new. And the same thing with my graphics card, it's used like new. I hope it's not a crypto miner a graphics card, and it's from Trading 55 or something from the seller. I don't know if he's a good seller or a bad seller, and the thing said fulfillment by Amazon, and it was like $550. It seemed reasonable to get it used instead of new. Luckily, the guy wasn't a scalper or anything. I think he got it cheaper on Newegg and probably drop shipped it to me, but I haven't got the card yet, and it's gonna be delivered here on April 2nd or 4th next month. I also paid my rent, and the rent was like $386 since it's been increased. Usually I had to pay 99 cents for the money order to pay the landlord normally. Yeah, it's pretty much, I gotta wait until I get the graphics card, and then I gotta pay for food next month. I'm kind of broke this month. I only got like $30 into my name. I gotta buy medication and supposed to pick them up today. Other news is I'm going to make sure I manage my depression and anxiety, which I've been doing pretty well. And then I'm going to play some video games because I've not been using my Game Pass subscription as much. I don't video game as much as I used to, but I need to start playing video games because I've been a little bit I've been too busy watching YouTube videos, because somehow I'm more addicted watching videos on YouTube than playing video games. But I lost my like quirk for video games. Like, I lost touch in video games for some reason, because I was away from video games for 16 months, and I came and played a game for more than an hour or so. It's like, yeah, I don't game for more than 2 or 3 hours, but pretty much I haven't played any new games recently. I haven't played any of the Game Pass game this last month, and I just felt like I'm wasting my subscription on Game Pass Ultimate. Even though it's on PC, which is good. It's been a pain in my life to just think about like what to do this week or where to go. Like I'm off until Monday, so no, until Tuesday. I gotta go to work on Tuesday, but I got a free day every week, so hopefully I'll do a good job at work, and I'm part of the union, so that's all good. I have to pay $25 a month on the union bills, like 25.01 cents. Since I am part of the workers union, I have to pay for that fee for work. So my paycheck's now like 137. So that's how much I get paid every week. And normally, if I wanted to work more hours, I could, but I don't want to risk using my Medicaid insurance. And besides that, they offer Medicaid insurance for me for my job. So my job pays for my medical bills and such. Also, I had to submit pay stubs over to Social Security for some reason. I submit all 5 pay stub documents and such and submitted them to them or something. So I paid all the, I sent them off to Social Security and got it done. Yeah, finances are good. I'm not in debt or anything, but I still like to get some more money from my job. And hopefully I stay in for 3 months in April. April is probably be my 3rd month working at Jawasco. And once I have my 90 days, I'll get a certificate from Impact saying, congratulations on keeping your job instead of getting fired on the last day of working at Goodwill. And I felt devastated when I lost my job at Jewel. I was very depressed and stuff changed over time. I currently not making the same mistake of doing harassment or telling jokes, because I know for sure you can't tell jokes in the workplace, because if you say anything inappropriate you get fired, because there's a zero tolerance policy on that stuff. So be careful on what you say at work, because you kind of like lose your free speech, you know? Like, it says something homophobic, that was kind of a mistake on my behalf, but, yeah. Still, I do enjoy working again, and being part of the working class citizen, it's doing well. I gotta get 6 months of experience from my work, and then move back to Belvedere. I don't have any plans to move back to Belvedere, but it's kind of like I gotta figure out when to move back. I want to move back from Belvedere once I get my wisdom teeth extracted, because the Chicago University of Dentistry is where I have to go to get my wisdom teeth extracted. In April, I have to do a consultation to get these 2 bottom wisdom teeth out of me, and they have to put me under anesthesia, and I'm gonna be passed out like they gonna drug me up, pass me out, and I'm gonna be super high from anesthesia. You know, I'm gonna say some weird shit. I don't know, maybe. I don't know what the effects of anesthesia is gonna happen to me, but I'm not sure if it's gonna cause an allergic reaction or anything, because I don't know about that. Like when I was like 5, I fell off a 30-foot slide, or I think it was a 10-foot slide or something like that, and I landed head first, got this scar in my forehead, like right. What happened? Yeah, you can see the scar. Yeah, it's right there. I got that scar from falling off the slide, and because my cousin pushed me off, I'm so pissed off at him because he pushed me off of that. Like, I was in a concussion, and they sent me to the ER somewhere, and I don't remember much, but my friend Juan was there as well. Um, I was kind of in daze and confused, like I was having like really bad memory about it. Like I passed out or something after walking a few blocks, and they had to send me to an ER or something. Like I was hospitalized, like I was injured, like I had a concussion basically from falling off the slide. Yeah, like I was walking and I passed out once I fell. It hurt really bad. Like I think I had a seizure of some sort, but I'm not sure. Um, yeah, I kind of miss being a kid. Like I feel like I wasted my elementary time staying at home and like because I was depressed and it was a lot of things going on when I was a child. But yeah, now I'm all grown up. Now I got my own apartment and basically I'm living on my own for the first time after turning age 26. Living at your parents' house ain't that bad, but I had no other choice because I had to help pay their rent every month. Like there was no way to like for me to move out of my parents' house due to having a disability and all that. I think that's about it for today. So thanks for watching and bye.